7 must-do hacks for when your motivation dips. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to be talking through... Hold up, am I live or not? What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be talking through the 7 must-do hacks for when your motivation dips. Hope you're all well. Great to see you guys. Now, let's go through this. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking you through an article. This is not an article I've written, but I'm going to be giving you my own stories based on what's in this article. So the article that I'm going to be sharing with you is from a website harshly named, harshly named Dumb Little Man, Tips for Life. And the article is called 7 Must-Do Hacks for When Your Motivation Dips. And now I'm doing this also because in about a week from now, I am running a series of webinars with my good friend Casey, who is the founder of Changeworks in Abu Dhabi. And we're going to be doing a series of webinars called the Getting More Done Guide for People in Quarantine. So in that regard, I'm going to be doing a couple of quick sessions on getting more done and increasing your motivation for while we're in quarantine. So with that in mind, for those of you that do not know me, I am Muneer, and my button, the button that was supposed to bring up really cool, awesome things is not working. Hold up. Let's try this again. No, my buttons don't want to work. Oh well, hold up. This button will work. No. Now it works. Okay, wait. Oh, there you go. Oh, big fancy buttons. Okay. Hey, there we go. Now. So, let's get going. The first thing that is on this here. So, 7 must-do hacks for when your motivation dips. Let's go through this. So, let's look through the article. And number 1 is reconnecting with your why. Your why is the thing that gets you through anything. Like literally, when I speak to people, sometimes a lot of times people want to know how. They want to know how to do something. They want to know how to begin the coaching or learn NLP or become a hypnotist or learn how to do online marketing, etc., etc., etc. My biggest question to people whenever they want to do anything, or even if someone wants to come and they have an issue that they have in their lives and they want to change it, the how is actually easy if you have a very strong why. And I'll tell you a very quick story. When I was in Abu Dhabi, I live in Abu Dhabi, and I went to the Warner Brothers theme park. So I hope, hopefully you guys know you're a fan of theme parks or roller coasters, etc. So I went to Warner Brothers theme park, and I took my daughter Sarah. She's 4 years old. I take her. We go to this theme park, and it's just me and her walking. And at one point, I'm very ashamed to say, we get to sort of like a T-junction. So I'm kind of walking, and I can go straight and I can go this way. And all of a sudden, my phone rings, and I pick it up, and I go, "Yeah, hello. Listen, I'm in a theme park. I can't talk. I'll speak to you later." Hang up the phone. I look around, and guess what? Sarah's missing. Crazy times. Sarah's missing. I don't know what to do. So I start going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I go straight because I can go this way. And I go, Sarah, looking for her. Don't find her. Come all the way back. I go the other way, and I'm like, Sarah. Can't find her. Go the other way, and go, Sarah. Can't find her. And I come back, and I'm in the middle again. Now, very silly rhetorical question. Do you think I gave up? Now, obviously, I'm guessing that you're saying no, because I wouldn't be alive today if I had given up. My wife would have killed me, and then you wouldn't have seen the last of me. Then this conversation would be very short. So No, of course I didn't give up. However, I had tried everything. Like when people say I've tried everything, I had tried everything. I went this way, and then this way. Those are the only three ways to go. Nope. I went again, and I did it again, and I did it this way, and I did it this way, and I was shouting at the top of my lungs. People were looking at me. Did I care what people thought? That's another reason why people don't do stuff, because they care too much about what people think. No, I kept going. I was shouting at the top of my lungs. And like, this is obviously like, I'm sure you're saying, yeah, okay, that makes sense, it's your daughter. But you see, the reason I got a result despite all the obstacles was because I had a strong why. My why was so strong that I was always going to get the result, right? The how didn't matter. The how just, it happened because my why was strong. On the flip side, imagine that it was a 1 dirham coin, or for, I don't know, for those of you in the UK, 50p or 50 cents in the US, I don't know. But just imagine it was just a coin, right? Like, it's not worthless. It's worth 1 dirham or 50p or 50 cents, right? So it's not worthless, but it's not worth much. So imagine that I had lost that, right? Do you think I would have spent as much time going this way, going that way, going the other way, and trying again and again and again? No, I wouldn't. I would have just given up. Why? Because it's not that important. So results will come to you if something is super important. So the first thing on this on this website is on the 7 must-do hacks for when your motivation drops is reconnect with your why. And I can't agree more. The first thing that I ever do when I'm coaching someone is ask them, what is your why? Because if their why is strong, I know I can help them. Like, for example, if someone comes to me and says, oh, you know what, I want to quit smoking. I go, why? And they go, well, my wife told me to. Then I'm like, no, no, I don't want to work with you. You come back when you want to do it. Because I can help people that want to be helped, that have a strong why. If someone is just like, I'll try it, kind of thing, I don't want to work with you, right? I want to work with people that have strong why. So that's so your why will determine whether you get a result or not. So reconnect with your why. First thing over there. Then it says quit waiting for motivation, right? Look, I think here, the best advice I ever read, sadly, I'm not sure, went something like this. Stop waiting for motivation to fall from the sky, because it's not going to happen. Action precedes motivation. You know what? I'm also going to add a little bit to this, and that's, there's a lot of people want everything to align before they take action. They want everything to be perfect. They want all the knowledge before they take action. But someone once told me, look, ignorance on fire is better than knowledge on ice. And I'm kind of changing what they've said, but taking action, even if it's wrong action, even if it's imperfect action, even if it's whatever, like you're doing slightly the wrong thing, but as long as you are consistently taking action and refining, then you're going to get a result sooner or later, versus that person, and you'll get a result far sooner than someone that is just trying to perfect everything before they take action. So that's my little version of that. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is schedule it in. Okay, this is a very cool one. Look, I'm going to go with a corny quote over here, the fail to plan and plan to fail. I think you should schedule a whole bunch of things. And here's the crazy thing. One of the tips that I tell people, because there's a lot of stress and anxiety going on at the moment with all the uncertainty that's happening in the world, right? And one of the craziest things that I shared with someone, and someone told me, and I applied, and literally it changed my life, was not just schedule everything, but if you are going through a stressful and time that has a lot of anxiety, schedule that. Now, this might seem a little crazy, but hear me out. If you're going to stress and feel anxious anyway, why don't you do it? You should do everything to your best ability. So instead of trying to fight feeling anxious, instead of trying to fight feeling stressed or etc., schedule 15 minutes in a day where you become the world's best warrior. And I say warrior, not warrior, not like a kind of thing, you know. I think that was a good impression. I think my impression deserves a boom. Hold on, I'll just get a boom. There we go. Okay. I just boomed myself, but that's fine. Anyhow, so I think you should become a professional warrior in those 10-15 minutes. So you schedule sometime 15 minutes and then go absolutely crazy. And I've done this. I'm not telling you to do things I haven't done. I've literally gone, schedule time, and then for that time, I don't just worry, I emotionally release. I go, shout, scream, cry, laugh, whatever. You get it all out your system. And then as soon as the timer hits 10, whatever, you schedule 10 minutes, as soon as the timer hits the 10-minute mark, boom, you're like, okay. Now I need, what was the next on my list? This thing. And then if any stress or worry comes up later in the day, you just sort of say, you know what? Oh no, I've got stress scheduled for this time tomorrow. No time to stress now. I'll keep it for then. And that way you're not resisting these natural feelings that start to come up. You're addressing them, but you're addressing them in a specific time. And here's why this is important, because what we resist persists, right? If I told you don't think of chocolate, you're just going to start thinking of chocolate. Like you try it really hard. In fact, try this right now. Let me just change camera angle. Okay, try this, right? Don't imagine a black cat. Just don't imagine it. Don't imagine me stroking a black cat. Meow, meow. Just don't imagine it, right? Now, likelihood is you have to imagine it in order to not imagine it. And it's a slightly similar concept when you're trying to resist the urge to do something, right? Whatever you resist persists. So instead of resisting, address those things. Address that thing that you aren't supposed, those feelings. So scheduling it in, I highly recommend scheduling it in. It's a very, very powerful. So not just planning, but planning everything. Plan your downtime. Plan your, I'm gonna chill and do nothing time, right? Just plan it. It will take your productivity to that next level. And as I said, if you really want to be productive, and if you want to double your productivity, you really need to come on to this session that myself and Casey are doing next week. I'll put a link below this video. Check it out. It will be a game changer for you. Anyhow, let me move on. So schedule it in. Next advice they say is follow the plan and not your mood. All right, so stick to the plan, basically. I think it's Aristotle who says, I'm going to totally mess up this quote right now. And I feel like I want to Google it, but I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Okay, anyhow. Success is not an event. It is a result of your... I'm messing up the quote, but I'm going to give you the idea. Success is not an event, right? It is a result of your habits. So a guy that goes to the gym, that guy, the guy that you go to the gym and he looks like he's been carb free since 93. You know the person I'm talking about, right? Now, did it happen because he went to the gym once? No, he gets a result because he was there every single day as a habit, right? There are some days where he wakes up and he doesn't want to do it, but he's there, right? and he gets a result every single time because of habits. Success is never a a one action thing. It is a result of habits. So build the habits that will make you successful. How do you, and what do I mean by building the habits? Do something daily, and when you do it daily, if you feel like it, if you don't feel like it, get it done. Whether you like it or not, just do it, right? That's what a habit is. You brush your teeth. You don't say right now that, you know what? I just didn't feel like it today. I couldn't be asked. Didn't want to brush my teeth. No, you brush your teeth. Let me tell you, right now you're quarantined. You're sitting there. You're home alone. No one's gonna smell your breath, but you brush your teeth anyway, right? That's what a habit is. Whether you like it or not, whether whatever's going on in your life, you do it. So that's that section. Follow the plan, not your mood. So make things a habit. The next one is don't beat yourself up. What does that mean, right? Don't beat yourself up. So be kind to yourself, right? Some of us, like, we are our own worst enemies. Like, if you talk, that little voice inside of your head talks to you a little more harshly than anyone else you know. Like, if anyone else spoke to you like that, you would have you'd fists up. But some of you, you're like, that voice inside your head, you do something wrong and straight away, what the beep 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 beep. You know what I mean, right? Obviously, my beeps are not the best of beeps. I will go to beep school very soon, but but don't beat yourself up. Like, be kind to yourself. Appreciate that that it's actually very normal to make mistakes. You're human. At least we believe so. I believe so. Most of you are, at least. I don't know. I do have some friends that are questionable, right? But don't beat yourself up. Like, the kinder you are to yourself, allow yourself to make mistakes. Just allow yourself to learn from those mistakes. Celebrate the fact that you keep making progress, that you keep trying, that you haven't given up, that you, whatever it is, celebrate. Find the good in whatever you've done, even when you've made a mistake, even if someone has wronged you. Celebrate how you've reacted, or celebrate that you didn't react well and now you know what you're going to avoid in the future, right? So, don't beat yourself up. I think I got a couple of comments. Let me just see. Hold up. I don't know. All right. Hey, Alex. Thanks for sharing, Alex. That was pretty awesome. Thank you. All right. I just want to go and see if someone is on here live and someone's saying stuff. Hold up. Not yet. All right. Okay, Alex. Hey, Alex. Great to see you. Aisha. Hey, Aisha. Aneta. Bruno. One love. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on, saying hi. What's up? All right, cool. Let's move on. All right, check your thought traps. That's the next one. Oh, hold up. Let me share that. Boom. Check your thought traps. What does that mean? I think that's very similar to what we were discussing a little bit earlier. And that is checking that voice inside of your head and what that voice is saying. Like, are you comparing yourself to other people? So many of us start to say all these things to ourselves and, oh my God, but am I going to be as good as this person? Or am I good enough? Or da-da-da. These are all thought traps, right? These are all doubts that we have inside of our head, that little voice you give power to, that is fear, that literally just represents fear and stops us progressing forward. Just check yourself before you wreck yourself. What? Yes, I dropped a rap line in my video. What? Yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself with that little voice inside your head. Anyhow, on that bombshell. Wait, you know what? That deserves a boom. What? Boom in your face. All right, cool. I will move swiftly on and pretend that I didn't just get really excited. Next one. And I think this is number 7. Is it number 7? Yes, it's number 7. So the next one is share your goals. Share your goals with someone. Because look, when you share your goals with someone, then you become a lot more productive because there's accountability. You've stated it in public. You have to live up to your identity. If you are not sharing your goals, then, well, then you can easily back away. You can fizzle out. You can, pretend it never happened or that you didn't decide. As soon as you state it publicly, oh, there it is. It's out there in the world. Guess what I did today? I stated publicly that I'm going live with my webinar with my friend Casey on Sunday. I'm stating it out now. It's got to happen. I can't, like, if I just said to myself, you know what, I might do, I could back away. But now, oh damn, I am now committed whether I like it or not. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing when you push yourself outside your comfort zone to just state something publicly, like, this is my goal, this is my vision, this is my mission, this is what I want to achieve, then you just start to manifest it a lot better, a lot more easier. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is 7 must-do hacks for when your motivation drops. That's the website from Dumb Little Man, Tips for Life. I've been just saw this article and I just thought, you know what, let me just share some of this content in my experience with using my story. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you find this very useful. Like we said, if you find this kind of thing useful, seriously do check out the workshop that I'm doing next on Sunday with my friend Casey. We've got I'll put a link below. It'll have all the details, and that is literally a session that is designed to help you double your productivity in half the time in this time of quarantine. So I am gonna say good night. Excuse me. Gonna say good night. One love. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you real soon. And if you haven't, then subscribe. Peace out.